Hello guys, Leno here, back again with another video, and this time featuring this toxic team with Wigglytuff on the lead, followed by Mandibuzz as the safe swap, and the super alignment dependent Pokemon, Bastiodon. Bastiodon is just so alignment dependent, man, but it's so fun to run. And this team, I've had a lot of success with this team. I'm around the 2200 to 2400 elo range right now, and I'm having a lot of success with this team, around over 2k elo. So right here we run against we just took down the Deoxys. We're going to go for the Disarming Voice right now. Disarming Voice will connect against the Umbreon, about a third of HP, and they switch onto Great Ninja. We catch the Hydro Cannon on the Mandibuzz, and this is just looking like a win. I mean, this team has made so many opponents quit. It's a pretty toxic team, but I've seen so many people resign the match against this team. Now we bait with the Aerial Ace, and now we're gonna go for the Dark Pulse. Yeah, we go for the Dark Pulse. That will not quite KO. We're going to go for another Aerial Ace. Our opponent, I don't know why they didn't throw the Hydro Cannon, but that pretty much cost him the game, and our opponent resigns the match, as you can see right there. So moving on to the next one. I mean, I just have had a lot of fun with this team, honestly. Wigglytuff against Skeledirge. I don't know how to pronounce that Pokemon's name. I'm sorry. So we're gonna switch on to Mandibuzz because those Incinerates were starting to add up. They go for the Disarming Voice, which of course hits for super effective damage. And now we're going to go for the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse will hit for quite a bit against Skarmory. Skarmory will get hit by another Dark Pulse, and we'll be taking out, I believe, right here. No, we're gonna give up a shield. We're gonna give up a shield because we need an alignment. We need to align that Bastiodon against their Skeledirge against the Skeledirge, because otherwise, if like I said, Bastiodon is really an alignment dependent. If our Bastiodon gets aligned against a hard counter, it's a wrap. So we're gonna shield the Sky Attack. We're getting hit by this super effective Steel Wings, and we're going to catch a Disarming Voice on the Wigglytuff. This will not quite KO, and they have a Cresselia on the back. Thankfully for us, because Bastiodon can resist absolutely anything Cresselia throws at us. We're going to go for a nice win. So this is gonna be an even debuffed Cresselia, which is almost KO, by the way. And right here we go for a Mandibuzz, trying to catch the Future Sight, and we catch a Grass Knot. Now I was trying to make them go for a Future Sight. Right here we're going to catch the Future Sight right now, and Skeledirge has absolutely nothing they can throw at Bastiodon, and Bastion will go for the Stone Edge, and this will be game. Yeah, that was just, I played that matchup pretty bad, but we had a pretty good matchup against all of his team overall. So right here, Sandslash will be hit by this Charms that does a lot of damage to a Steel type Pokemon. They go for a Drill Run, and we're going to try to catch the next one, I believe. No, we go for an Icy Wind. Yeah, we go for an Icy Wind right now. We're going to try to debuff. They go for a shield. So I'm gonna give up one of my own. And I believe right here, I don't know if we can just form down. Yeah, we go for Bastiodon. Bastiodon, of course, has a beautiful matchup against Talonflame. Just nothing they can do, right? Nothing they can do, even with a Flame Charge that hits for neutral. Well, right here, we're going to go for a Flame Charge of our own. Not very effective. I don't know if I should go for Stone Age. I believe I should go for Stone Age right there. Anyways, we do have the we have the Wigglytuff for this Poliwrath. This Skull will not do anything because we're gonna shield the Skull, and their Sandslash is pretty much dead by this by now. They go for an Ice Punch that will KO. They need like 3 Ice Punch to knock out this Mandibuzz. We're going to go for an Aerial Ace right in the nick of time because we wanted to prevent them from throwing another Ice Punch. So we're going to go for another Aerial Ace right here on the Poliwrath. and that will KO and give us the win. So yeah, I don't know if I should have thrown the aerial ace on that Sand Slash, but I just wanted to make sure. Honestly, I was not counting the moves, so I don't know how far off they went from another Ice Punch. But I knew if we denied their energy, we would have survived anything the Poliwrath threw at us. But right here, we're going to against the Gligar. Gligar will catch the dig, I believe. Is this a dig? Yeah, we would catch the dig on our Mandibuzz, and just perfect for us. They have a Poliwrath, man. This is so good for us because Poliwrath will be taking super effective damage from aerial ace. We don't have to shield anything. They're going to go for the Ice Wing, which will hit for super effective and will debuff us. But Mandibuzz, man, is so tanky. We don't need to shield anything. And right here, I believe we'll give up a shield now. No, we won't give up a shield. We won't even give up a shield. So right here, we're just going to come in with our Wigglytuff. And now we're going to go for an Icy Wing. This will KO if they let it go. They do not let it go, and now we're up a shield. So right here we can either shield, yeah, we can shield, or just preserve our shields for Bastiodon. Even, but I don't want to risk taking a dig from Gligar. And right here, why did I double shield that? I double shield that because I wanted to make sure I could debuff their last Pokemon. They knew that, that's what they switched, so they have that option to catch and also to clear the debuff from their other Trevenant. But Trevenant is going to hit an absolute wall right here against Bastiodon. That Shadow Ball did nothing to Bastiodon. We're going to smack them down, and we're going to go for a little bit of BM on the flamethrower. But I just wanted to make sure they didn't get a dig off. So moving on to the next one, I believe right now we're 4-0 on the set, 3-0, something like that. I did have like a 9-1 run where I only lost one. I have but I was facing a lot of good matchups, to be honest, and also a lot of opponents just resigned the match, which was just super funny to me. So we're going to go for an Icy Win against this Charger Bug. We want to get rid of this Charger Bug because our best matchup against Charger will obviously be Bastiodon, but we don't want to switch because then they would just counter. And they have a Jellicent. That's great for us because Mandibuzz is an absolute wall for Jellicent. Jellicent has nothing. I came in with Bastiodon. I don't really know why I did that. In hindsight, I did record these games about 2 days ago, so I don't really know why I went for the. I guess I was maybe fearing they had Ice Beam. Anyways, Umbreon won't do anything against Bastiodon. I mean, they can go for return. Foul play. Yeah, I mean, foul play is neutral damage. They are so spammy, man. But Bastiodon is so tanky, thankfully for us, and we still have Mandibuzz, man. Mandibuzz can tank absolutely anything Umbreon throws at us. They can do the same, but at this point they are so low on HP. They are down to a fourth of their HP, and Mandibuzz will just come in and completely farm down. No, I mean not farm down, but get a lot of energy, and just Jellicent has nothing they can do. We're going to go for Aerial Ace. They do catch the Aerial Ace on Jellicent. This will do quite a lot of damage if they don't shield. Okay, they do shield because Jellicent is pretty glassy in the Great Lake. So we go for the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse absolutely takes out the Jellicent, and there's nothing they can do. I mean, Umbreon against... I feel like Umbreon against Mandibuzz is almost like a mirror matchup. It's just that right here we had such an advantage on HP, man. And oh yeah, this will be the last match of the set. We're 4-0 right now on the set, and we'll be looking for the 5-0. So Swampert can hit us for a lot of damage with a Hydro Cannon. I was trying to catch the Hydro Cannon with our Mandibuzz. I'm thankful I didn't because I believe I will just Charm Down. Yeah, I'm gonna shield. Yeah, we're gonna shield and then Charm Down because Shadow Swampert is so glassy. So yeah, we're going to go for an Icy Wind, and then they're just gonna take us out with Charm. and then we can smack down with Bastiodon. We are down a shield, but this will hit for super effective. They cannot throw anything at us. I believe this will be Weather Ball. I'm not very sure. Yeah, Weather Ball does nothing, man. Like, look at, and they have a Mandibuzz on the back, man. Like, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. We have a Mandibuzz of our own, and we're just gonna go for back-to-back Stonishes right here. We're gonna look to get off those shields. They don't even shield, like, they just give up. I'm pretty sure they just give up. We're not gonna shield ourselves either. And yeah, we're just gonna smack down this Mandibuzz, and they just resign the match because there was nothing they could do. I mean, Bastiodon was just their hardest counter, and as you can see right there, we do got the 5-0. So moving on to the next one. This is a beautiful lead, Chris. I mean, Altaria. We're going to switch. We're going to try to catch the Hydro Cannon again on Mandibuzz. Again, I miscounted. That was my bad. And I'm going to go for, this time we do get the catch on the Mandibuzz. Just trying to save the Icy Wind for the Altaria. And right here, we're not gonna shield anything. This Swampert throws at us, but we're gonna throw an Aerial Ace, because if they were to throw a third Hydro Cannon, that would have KO us. So they're gonna go for Charger Bug, man. Charger Bug, and at this point, we already won because we have a Bastiodon, they have Charger Bug and Altaria. Bastiodon is a complete wall for both of those Pokemon, and we're just getting like blessed by the Pogo gods right here. So Bastiodon comes in, super effective smackdowns. We're not gonna shield anything. Charger Bug throws at us. They go for a neutral discharge. Discharge will hit for neutral again. But again, Bastiodon super tanky. They do go for the X Scissor. They're desperate. They go for another X Scissor, I believe. No, another discharge. And Altaria just resigns the match because we're up 2 shields, and Bastiodon was super healthy as well. We had the Ice Wind locked on Wigglytuff. So moving on to the next one against Lucky. Right here, Gligar is a beautiful tricky one, but I do want to stay right here. They just resigned. I don't know what was that one. Maybe they were just tanking or super weak in the back to Wigglytuff. Yeah, but I didn't remember that one. So moving on to the next one against Gambua. So Mandibuzz on the lead. It's a beautiful lead for us. I mean, we can Charm Down for super effective, and Icy Wind for just a little debuff if they decide to shield. So they switch onto Skeletor, and we're going to switch onto Bastiodon, of course. I could have gone for Mandibuzz. Why did I not go for Mandibuzz? Because they had a Mandibuzz on their own on their lead. So I just wanted to make sure whatever they had in the back was either gonna Mandibuzz facing our Bastiodon, or just to lure out their last Pokemon. And it is a Quagsire, which is a super hard counter for Bastiodon. But we have Mandibuzz that has quite a good of matchup against Quagsire. And looking back at this match, I'm super glad I did go for Bastiodon on Skeletor, because had I gone for Mandibuzz and won that lead, our Bastiodon would have been locked against the Quagsire. That would have been really, really bad. So we're of course going to shield this one. Dark Pulse will hit for quite a bit, but we're going to go for a shield and just Charm Down, and we have a lot of energy. We're going to debuff this Quagsire, which is the last Pokemon, has no way of getting around that debuff. And we're going to go for another Ice Wind. We're going to shield to make sure we double debuff them, man. And even if they had like 3 Stone Edges, we could win, because they are 4 stages debuff by this point. They do use the shield. And we're just gonna switch into Mandibuzz, go for 1 Snarl, and then for the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse will hit for quite a bit, as you can see, and then go for the Aerial Ace. Our opponent just doesn't give up, so kudos to them for not resigning the match. But yeah, nothing they could have done there, to be honest. And we are still on a 7-0 streak, I believe. So right here, Dunsparce, it's a bit of a tricky one. Because I'm not sure if they're running Dunsparce in the lead. I'm not sure what they have in the back. I mean, right here, we're just gonna go for a Disarming Voice straight up, and this will not KO. I believe. No, we're not gonna commit another shield. And they have a Cresselia, and we have Mandibuzz Mandibuzz absolutely walls anything Cresselia throws at us. We're gonna go for a straight Dark Pulse, man. Not even gonna try to bait because unless they had Moonblast, which most Cresselias doesn't, unless they had Moonblast, there is absolutely nothing Cresselia can do. So we're just gonna try to farm up to, a little bit shy of 100 energy, and then go for the Dark Pulse. No, Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace, we're gonna go for Aerial Ace so we can just snarl down again. Double. I don't know why I went for double Aerial Ace. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, honestly. And we're just gonna. I should have just snarled down. So we're gonna go for Aerial Ace on these Dunsparce. They will shield that, so that makes me wonder why they go for a Rock Slide. I don't know if they just wanted to throw the Rock Slide, but right here they have a Ninetales, man. What? Look at that Spice. Kanto Ninetales will be met by a Dark Pulse and an Aerial Ace from Mandibuzz. And right here, just there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do, man. We still have Bastiodon, full HP Bastiodon on the back, and they realize that as soon as they switch, they will go for the charge attack. I go for the BM shield because I knew they had Scorching Sands, but I just wanted to make sure we didn't get hit by a back-to-back Scorching Sands too. But I wasn't sure if they had enough for back-to-back though. So right there, that's another 5-0 set. That's another 5-0. I'm not including all of the matches, but I did get like onto a, I don't know, it was like a 12-3 run, 13-2 run, something like that with this team. It was insane, man. And we're gonna go for an Icy Wind once again. I mean, Icy Wind once again is the first one, but we're gonna go Icy Wind on this Lantern. Lantern is a bit of a core breaker for this team because Mandibuzz, of course, has a terrible matchup, and with the Surfs, I believe they win against Bastiodon. Not quite sure though. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. So I haven't really checked that on PP Poco, or I don't remember. Whatever. Anyways, so Mandibuzz will take out our Wigglytuff, and while we have Bastiodon, they have Annihilate in the back, which will be met by an absolute hard counter in Mandibuzz, man. They do get the attack boost. They do get the boost, but anyways, that doesn't really matter because Mandibuzz can shield anything they throw at us 10 times, and we're just gonna go for another Aerial Ace. They're already down shields, and I believe right here we will still Mandibuzz, man. Mandibuzz so tanky. Even with the Annihilate boost, we'll survive that. We're gonna switch instantly into their Mandibuzz with our Bastiodon, and this is just GG. Yep, then our opponent resigns the match. And well, that was it, guys. I do hope you have enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, this was such an amazing run for me. I was able to push over like 300 plus elo because I went on like it was a 13-2 run. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 13-2 run, but I got a back-to-back 5-0, and then I went on a 3-2. Yeah, so 3-2, and after a back-to-back 5-0, I was feeling pretty good that day, man. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching once again. If you did like the video, make sure you give us a like, and any feedback it's welcome. So anything you wanna drop up there on the comment section, it's much appreciated. So that will be it, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.